This is Barda from Roosters Peacock and Coffee Time Tarot. I was kind of having some technical difficulty, but it's better late than never. All right, let's make sure I got it up going here so I can see everybody. What I'm doing right now is, like I said, I had a little technical difficulty this morning. Surprise! This is actually being done live on Roosters Peacock. I'm going to share it into Coffee Time Tarot real quick. But if you guys want to talk to me, come on over to Roosters Peacock on Facebook, and you'll be able to find the video. Let's see here. You know, Mercury Retrograde went ahead and made its way out. But you know what? I think it just wants to make sure that everybody gets a good taste of it before it takes off. Because I tell you what, I've kind of had a good taste of it myself. All right, so I'm going to do real quick, make sure I'm up and going. Technical difficulties, hold on. Oh my goodness. It's all right. Okay. You guys go ahead, come on, say hi, and then I'm going to get right into it. Because like I said, I'm planned on being on here earlier, but you know, it was just, like I said, it's just been one of those. It's not a bad day. It's just been a busy day. Let's put it that way. And there it is. Okay. When everybody comes on, say hi. Hello. Even though I am having some difficulties with it, I am going to keep going. There we go. Okay. One more thing here. I want to make sure everybody catches up because I meant to put this on Coffee Time Tarot, but you know. So I'm going to do it real quick here. And then we'll get right into it. I will be out at 2 Broke Girls today. Okay, I've got to get out there. I'm going to work on my reading room in Jerseyville. So I will have a couple openings. I'll try to update for readings on that one. If you guys are interested in coming in, I can do video readings as well. And there we go. Okay, now I can see everybody. Hi, Miss Dana. All right, let's do this. I got my phone. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I'm having a good day. It's just kind of slow, and it just seems like me and computers are not getting along. All right. Now, today I'm going to be adding some, these aren't technically cards. I turned them into cards. It's actually a meditation. It's like a meditation booklet. It was kind of cool. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I found that I've done a reading with them. And if she gets on here, she can tell you they're square on. I like them. All right. So this is going to be ending the week October 9th. As I say that. All right. No matter what's been going on in life, and like I said, I did say that I meant what I said. Mercury, I'll take it. I hear it. New beginnings. Okay, so it's going to be focusing on new beginnings. And the time that's standing out to me is Thursday for some of you. Okay, you're going to have great strength on Thursday. We'll get into it here in just a second, find out what's going on here. And I'll tell you the other cards. Okay, so stop. This is what it's about. Okay. Not that one. All right. Yeah, okay, so from here until October 9th, and actually it's going to expand a little bit longer. Like I said, when I got on here, right before, it just seemed like nothing was working. Like I was going to go up on live. For anybody who's on Coffee Time Tarot, go to Roosters Peacock if you want to talk to me on the live, okay? Because I won't be able to see the conversation. I had to switch it to Roosters Peacock to do a live because it wouldn't connect with Coffee Time Tarot. I don't know why. It's just, I meant to say this. Mercury Retrograde, when it was leaving, it's still kind of leaving a trail. And do you remember when I was talking last week? It's just like, there's something good coming, but it's going to seem like it's not. If you Good morning, Miss Shelley. It's going to seem like it's not because you're going to have so much other stuff that keeps happening. Okay, I was sitting there and last night when I was actually dreaming and stuff, and this is Mercury retrograde. It's the Loki effect. It's enough to just cause a whirlwind so you will stop believing in yourself and what you're supposed to be focusing on. Because and there's going to be stuff that is going to be coming up over and over. Like I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was a day I could just stick my head in the sand, and I'm sitting here going, wait a minute. Mercury retrograde is not here. So what's going on? Okay, we're coming up on eclipse season, and I'm telling you what. Whatever you do, when I was dreaming last night. And I'll get into these cards in a minute. When I was dreaming last night, because I was so frustrated with all the other stuff yesterday. I was like, what in the world? And I must have taken it into my dream world. And it was a day that it wasn't just me. Everywhere you went, everybody was, I mean, it was just, I saw like multiple wrecks. I mean, it was just all kinds of stuff, not stuff that just happens once or twice, you know. It was all over the place. I called up one of my friends and I told her, I said, don't go anywhere. If you ain't got to go anywhere, don't. Okay, so anyway, the way I feel this is it's still kind of like a little bit of Mercury red. Okay, I will. Yep. This is Mercury retrograde. It's kind of like the tail end of it. It's just kind of like the trail of it. It's leaving, but it's you know how they say about winter, you know, how they say it when it goes out like a lion comes and spring comes in like a lamb, or it's reversed. Okay, well, Mercury retrograde is going out like a lion, so you won't forget it, and so you pay attention to what you're supposed to be doing as well. But I do quote me here, the craziness is going to be calming down. It's not going to be perfect. It's not at all. I mean, but it is definitely going to be getting better. Okay, so that's what I was shown in my dream last night. Is it's just kind of like a fog. It's kind of like, but there's a fire. And Mercury retrograde is that fire, and there's some smoke still lingering. Okay, it was making its way out. The smoke's moving out. Okay, so for October 9th, the week of October 9th ending, we've got new beginnings. This is the focus, all right? And it says cycles. It is a brand new cycle. This is no longer sitting in the old. You're now thinking about the new, even though you've got a bunch of stuff that you still have to work on and stuff. For some of you, even though you may not be feeling like it right now, passion has been one thing, whether it is in life, love, business, whatever it is, usually even if you're creativity, I'm hearing creativity for some of you. All right, any of those areas where you've just been either so bogged down because of, and it's of the Mercury retrograde. I'm telling you that one, a lot of people, I've heard a couple people say, oh, it was the best one. Good. For a lot of people, it was rough. Okay. But the thing of it is what I'm saying is for a lot of those people that's had the rough, and for some of them that's been having the good too as well, this is moving you forward. Okay, so congratulations if you kind of flew through Mercury retrograde without a scratch, because I've heard that a couple of times. Congratulations, because you have gotten through and you're already focused on that right path. Okay, and I'm not, you know, I almost felt like, but do yourself a favor and don't ignore. Okay, what I mean by that is don't ignore. I'm in a blunt mood today. You know, I got to watch what I say here. Okay, so make sure that whenever, you know, and that's great if you flew through Mercury retrograde and nothing happened, but make sure you're paying attention, okay? Not ignoring what you need to be working on, because it does not matter who you are. We are all works in progress, and we all have to work on something. It's constant. I'll be 80 years old and I'm still going to be learning stuff, okay? Being open and paying attention, okay? There is a change coming. And what is this change? We've got the Knight of Wands here, and this is all about new beginnings. This is starting a new cycle, and the eclipse is coming up here, okay? Change is coming. For some of you, it's change. It could be a literal move. For some of you, it's just change in status. I'm seeing a lightning bolt in my head, so whatever this is, it's going to be very quick and swift, all right? And I think the reason this is not just with this week, this is preparing you for what's coming, because for some of you, the Mercury retrograde feel with the Loki effect is still kind of, okay, for anybody who's new on here, this one right here, Coffee Time Tarot, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through used to do the daily cards. I'm doing the weekly cards. And at the very end, if I have time, because I have to be off here at 10 o'clock, then if I have time, I will answer some questions. If not, then what I do is I pick up on people on here. But this is the open general read. This is just where you grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. If you want to catch me on the lives, I've got Patreon people. I do apologize. I had to take a break. And for some of you, I've got some people over on Patreon, Roosters Peacock Tarot. I'm going to be doing the first live there where it's open general read, where you just ask me all the questions you want until we get tired. Okay, that's what's going to be coming next for Patreon people, because I was off there a couple months. All right, so I do appreciate you guys sticking with me for the ones that have. For the new ones, if you're wanting to, make sure you go to Roosters Peacock on Patreon, find me, join, and then you'll be able to get in on the readings. Okay, if not, then you can find bookings on Roosters Peacock. All right, back to it. Passion. Whatever you're going to be doing, a lot of you, what I'm feeling is passion itself. It's literally with all the way Mercury Retrograde took and treated a lot of people, and it did. I told you this is going to be shadow self. You saw sides of yourselves. I guarantee you that you didn't even. You're like, whoa, I don't want to be that way. Okay, I've got to work on that. So it gave you a chance to work on it. I hope you guys took that opportunity to work on it. All right, it's seeing your sides that you need to work on, and for some of you, if you're sitting here, you used to have either a passion for life. It could be passion within a relationship. It could be taken and fruit fly, being fruitful. I have a fruit fly bopping off my head right now. Being fruitful. See, I'm talking about passion because I like to do a lot of art too. And they're like, hey, my guys are like, hey, you know what? Pay attention, because this ain't just about everybody else. You as well. I know I'm a work in progress. We all are. So your passion is going to be coming back. But here's the key for a lot of it. Patience. We've got the 8 of Pentacles right here. Something from the past that you've been working on. This could be whatever area of life you want it to be. Think about this. Whatever area it applies to you. Life, love. Love could be love of lovers, family, friends, okay, business, creativity, patience. Have patience with yourself, because this is the time you're going to be kind of like, okay, I've got to, taking the Queen of Swords personality, which is I'm cutting to the chase, and I do cuss. This is the no bullshit card right here, okay? This right here, male or female, you are taking the sword in your hand and you're taking action, but be patient, because she can be very impatient and very strict. So it's talking about watch how you treat other people, watch how you treat yourself. Okay, so we've got right here. Do you see at the bottom? Do you see there's a pentacle that he's sitting there working really hard on everything else, but there's that one pentacle. All right, so message for some of you is this week, something to move you forward in the area that you want to move in is something that you've already started in the past. It's something you've already an idea in your past, or it's a project you've already tried, and maybe you thought, oh, it's going to fail, and you had Mercury retrograde type stuff going on. Whatever it is, it's something that is sitting there that you didn't think about yet. All right, to move forward and to move forward fast, I'm telling you, lightning, quick decisions, whatever this is, it's going to be like an aha moment. You will have an aha moment this weekend. For a lot of you this weekend, especially. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be nice. So get yourselves out in nature. For a lot of you, I feel you're going to take and get that aha moment. It's just going to like, boom, it's not going to melt all your problems away, but you're going to be like a direction. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with others. With the Queen of Swords, she is just and true. I mean, she is. Yep. Thoughts dominate feelings, perceptiveness. Okay. Your perception, because if you do not have patience, your perception of yourself, your projects, how things should be going in life, and other people are not going to be square. All right. So it's saying this aha moment is coming, and I'm seeing the lightning. I don't have these cards in front of me, but it's a lightning bolt. This is going to come in swift and quick. And I am seeing multiple decks here. One is the romance deck right here. Okay. Yep. Okay, for some of you, the Green Reaper for romance and the being chained to love, when I was flipping those real quick, you're leaving something in the past, or a way you're feeling, or feeling weighted down and chained to somebody in the past. That's the loved one. okay? It's going to be an aha moment. It's going to be like the blindfold being taken off. Like you can have something or someone sitting right in front of you, and it's just going to be an aha moment. What am I waiting for? What am I wasting time for? Have patience for yourself. If this is reversal, and this is not just a love reading here, I'm seeing business too. I'm seeing different sets of cards in my head, and I'm going to explain them. But with that right there, with the passion, quick decisions, it's going to ambition. Your ambition is going to start coming back because this is new beginnings. This is brand new. This is not something from the past. Good morning, Miss Anastasia. And for anybody who's new on here, this is being actually recorded on Roosters Peacock. The reason I'm repeating it is it was supposed to be on Coffee Time Tarot, but me and Coffee Time Tarot, when we had a disagreement, and I had to go talk to Roosters Peacock. So I'm live on Roosters Peacock today, okay? So if you want to talk to me, make sure you go to Roosters Peacock, like it, not just follow it, and then you can get in the conversation, okay? All right, so new beginnings. And you see right here, the path is open. Whatever this is, the hint to you, and I'll get back to the other one here. Whatever the hint to you is, it was a blockage in the past. Whatever it was, it would not move forward. It couldn't move forward, or you couldn't move forward from it. That is the message for some. Whatever this is, I'm seeing the lightning. It's like it's an idea, but there's actual action. Okay, so right now, and I'm seeing what is today? What is today? Tuesday. I keep seeing Wednesday in my head, the patience card. Okay, some of you are going to be sitting there going, God, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. You know, I really wish I would get my crap together. Okay, do not start doing this. Don't do that. Give it a minute. Thursday, stuff's going to be a little bit more clear. For some of you, it may be a little taste of Mercury Retrograde. Me and my fruit fly, I'm going to pet it. Mercury Retrograde, it's like the smoke. Mercury Retrograde is making its way out. Now you've just got a little bit of the smoke that's making you cough, okay? Brush it off. I swear to God, yeah, just give it a minute, okay? Good morning, Miss Monica. So just brush it off, okay? But don't get too hard on others. Don't get too hard on yourself. Just have some patience with yourself and others this week as this is making its way out. I'm telling you, this is going to be a huge change, new beginnings. And this is not just like, okay, well, yeah, it's going to be new. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. No, this is going to bring passion. I'm going to take you home. Come here. Fruit fly. Fruit fly. I need to look that up anytime. I don't care who you are. It sounds silly, but if you've got something, me is animals, okay? If you've got one that is, I don't care if it's insects, whatever it is, if you have one that will not leave you alone, that will not leave you alone, go away, that won't leave you alone, look it up. Go look on Google and look up spirit meaning of, and it'll tell you kind of a situation. All right. All right, for some of you, a little hint about this new beginnings that is now opening up. That blockage, there was a blockage of some kind, whether it's life, love, could be with family, lovers, friends. It could be with business. It could be about your creativity, something you do, whatever area of life, it is now opening up. So your hint is there was a blockage. You just couldn't seem to, every time you try it, see, this is working on all this other stuff. This is something you tried in the past and it might have failed. It could be a relationship that has to do with family, friends, lovers. It could have to do with business. I mean, just creativity, life itself, whatever it was. Maybe, and I'm seeing the move card here for some of you. Some of you are going to make a move. It's going to come lightning fast. That's a message. And I haven't forgot about the other lightning card I saw in my head. I'll explain that one too, because I explained the love side of it. It's going to be an aha moment. Like, whoa, what am I waiting for? Okay, so with that right there, excuse me, is some of you may be actually traveling over land, moving. You may actually get a breath of fresh air while you are not where you are right now. Okay, let's see, what am I missing here? Yep, this is going to be a challenge, but you're going to be ready and you're going to be stepping up to it. So you're amping up, and this is everybody. This is a universal shift for everybody. Now you can go with the flow. And the reason I'm doing this one, you can go with the flow Or you can sit here, and if you're in that ignore where, you know, whatever, I'm not going to pay attention, then this is not going to go for you. Okay, you're going to have that like a fly bopping off your head, because that one happened to be a fly. I'm over those. So don't ignore stuff. This new beginning is not a false start. Oh, that's it. In the past, whatever this was about, it was a false start. It just was not the right start. It seemed to start off really good, and then bam, it was just like fizzled out. Went to crap. Stacking up all the, and it could be all this right here could be all the times that you've tried this stuff too. All right, but you're missing something. So give yourself some patience, give other people patience, and your passion is about to ignite. All right, new beginning is yours. You're going to be feeling more fresh and renewed. This could even do, and I don't do health stuff, so don't ask me, okay? But I am going to state this. You may even be feeling more refreshed in health as well, okay? That message is going out for somebody on here. Monica, I think they're attached to you. Felt right. Okay, so anyway, because I think there's ups and downs in the health. Okay, 9:30. All right, so we've got next is the strength card. On October 8th, okay, you're going to be feeling more strong and more within, and I don't usually use this, but I felt like saying it last time and this time as well. You'll be feeling more within your power, not feeling so helpless and hopeless on whatever situation it is. Why did this fail? Why didn't this work? And it's not a poor me thing, but you got to watch out while this Mercury retrograde is getting their last little tail end of the smoke out of the way. Do not sink. You know, don't sink within those feelings, because you remember last week I was talking about this is going to seem like, oh my God, here's all this crap. It's just da 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 da. It is not. It's going to be like last time, da 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 da. It's just not going to work. No. Do you remember about the Loki effect? Even though Mercury retrograde is making its way out and it's hightailing it, it's still leaving a little bit of smoke and confusion and fog in the head, self-doubt, doubt in others. All right, may even cause some temper flarance. It could be even, you may have trouble concentrating. Okay, at one point this week, you will be feeling this. Okay, you'll be like, oh, it's an off day. Just give it a minute. Just give it a minute. Because this is not a false start. Do you remember when I said, if you behave and react the same way that you're used to reacting, then that's what you're going to get. All right, I had a good taste of that. Excuse me. Some of you. Okay, hold on, I got it. My voice started going. No, mammy, you are not. No, you're not. I'll be your raft. For some of you, though, with that right there, some of you need to speak your truth. But it's like, you know, I was sitting there, I was like, what in the world? I haven't had any problem with my voice all morning. What's going on here? And then it just felt like I had a frog in my throat and I started losing my voice. Speak up for yourselves, but do it in a kind, caring manner. Some of you, I'm going to tell you right now, there's somebody on here, that's not going to go for everybody. You will have to speak your truth, and you're going to have to speak it to the degree where they get the point. Okay, I don't know who that's going for, but that is for somebody on here right now. Okay, but for most in general, you need to speak up. All right, this is about, it could be about thoughts, it could be about feelings, it could be about, I mean, no, that's pretty much it. That's a lot of it right there. Okay, it could be, oh, well, I don't like this, but you might remain quiet. Or I don't feel like I'm part of this, and you may remain quiet. Or I care about you, but you may remain quiet because fear is holding you back in indecision. Whatever area of business, I don't think it's fair in the workplace. I think that this should be. Okay, speak your truth. Do it with the good side of the Queen of Swords. Okay, male or female, do it with, yep. Fair judgment. Make sure that you're not having that little Loki effect from Mercury retrograde to where you're like, roar, because I tell you what, I don't think there's anybody on here that's not guilty within the last 2 weeks. I guarantee you. So anyway, that right there is starting to dissipate. But with that frog in my throat, speaking your truth. A lot of this has to do with speaking your truth. All right. That's what the frog in the throat is. So that lightning fast is all of a sudden it could be epiphany. Okay, I'm going to do it. It could be one of those things. Maybe you've got to talk to somebody and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to, and they're right in front of you. Oh, okay. All right. And then you walk off, right? Shit, I didn't say what I was supposed to say. For some reason, that feels right. Yep, for somebody on here, you're not speaking your truth. It is going to come as an epiphany. It is going to come fast. It's going to come, your new beginning is within your hand, and this time the message is it's safe. It's right. Okay, so anyway, some of you, it's about speaking truth about if it's unjust. I'm seeing the balance scales. We are in Libra season, but if it's unjust, you need to speak your truth, but do it with compassion to the point that you are not tearing people's heads off, using it for a basketball, and then asking if you can shove it up their hiney. Okay, the reason I used that way, and I did, trust me, anybody who knows me, I described that very politely. Because the way it has been feeling for everybody is you'll have a good day and it's like, oh, everything's going good. And then bam. I mean, it's not just all stuff, but it's to the point that you're just roar. And you look around when you're out in the town, you're out and about other people. You want to become a hermit because people are disrespectful to you. Not everybody, but if you're in a mode and you're in this one right here, and you get impatient and you've just had your butt full, you are going to be seeing the negative side. So you're going to notice peace. I know you guys. How many people tell me I'm wrong? Notice people's behaviors, even the way they drive, out and about. I mean, it's been out the roof. This is going to calm down. I know it's going to be difficult. I know. And that's why I put the analogy about putting it up behind them. Because you know what? That's exactly how a lot of people feel. But for whatever reason, when it says compassion, I don't think it's compassion towards the people who are doing you wrong. It is the compassion towards, because what a lot of people don't realize sometimes is you're reflecting on people you care about. You know what I mean? Because you're pissed off and agitated because of whatever this person did or that person did, or this bill collector, or this did this, or this spammer. And then it F y'all. That's how it comes off, but it reflects. So the compassion part is be careful how you react to the people you care about, because just to let you know, you guys know this generally, but with this Mercury retrograde and the last little bit of fog, you won't be necessarily thinking about it like that all the time. Oh, I know you're pretty blunt. I'm not. I'm never blunt. I'm looking for a lightning bolt to strike me. Okay, so anyway, just be careful, because the compassion part is sometimes you have to convey messages and say you've had a rough time, and then all of a sudden, okay, this is being done live, so I will be smiling sometimes because, yeah. So anyway, with this one right now, the compassion is talking about having compassion with those you care about. So just make sure that if you come right out of a situation, and it could be like flies bopping off your head, and then you come home and it's like, what? Haven't you got this done? Why aren't you doing that? Why, pick up your freaking gloves. Whoa. We're all guilty of this at one point, but it's supposed to be really watching it, because your new beginning, this is not a false start. This is a true start, but you just got to have some patience. Patience is the key, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Some of you, it's going to be Friday night. Some of you, this is a hint for somebody on here real quick, because like I said, here's a hint for somebody on here. If you are planning to go out on Friday night to like a bar scene, and you're a firecracker, all right, you're a firecracker. I'm seeing like a bar scene. Be careful. Be very, very careful. If you're a firecracker, you won't be putting up with anybody's crap. And I tell you what, for this one person, and this is a mid-size, it's almost like I keep hearing in the club, 50 cents in the club. Okay. So it's not a real super small one, but it's probably a mid-size one. So it's like in a city. Okay. I know there's tons of cities, but I don't know, but it's mid-size. It's not like your corner bar down the street from, if it is, then and you're a firecracker, be careful. But the one I'm seeing for somebody on here is either don't go to that one, don't go out Friday, go out Saturday, or really watch your temper, because it's going to be a rash. You may be taking it out on somebody that has nothing to do with what's going on in your life, but you're a firecracker. And once you can only bend so far before you snap. All right. Maybe somebody says it's a female on here. Is what I'm feeling. Female. The reason I said that is because I instantly saw somebody grab her ass. So I feel you, but you can't do that. Okay. So if you're thinking about a mid-size, I don't know where that came from. It's somebody on here. You might want to change where you're going and maybe the night you're going, or until you're in a better frame of mind where you're not going to snap. But I get it. I mean, that was just an example. I don't know if they're doing that, but it's disrespectful, whatever it is, but you had enough. I get you. I understand this. I'm sitting here going, I'm telling you guys what you need to be doing. I'm sitting here going, I feel you. Okay, so boundaries. A lot of you, boundaries. You're going to be, here's the boundaries again. I can't help it. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm telling everybody else what to do, but if I was out and about, I can guarantee you, anybody, I'm surprised Diana's not on here. And my nickname's Spider Monkey, because you make me mad, man. It takes, and right now, this is not a time I would probably necessarily go out because, yeah. Okay, boundaries. Keeping your boundaries. This is my bubble. So that's what you could do if you got to go out. This is my bubble. You are not allowed to come within my bubble. A lot of you are going to be like, stay the hell out of my bubble. What are you doing standing next to me? Okay, that's what you got to watch for. All right, so boundaries. Some of you are going to be implementing boundaries on family, friends, lovers, and job workplace, okay? Boundaries you need to continue that to have self-preservation and to get your peace back. Some of you are needing your peace. That peace is coming, but you are going to have to work on that peace with yourself too. Some of you are going to get your peace and you're going to be, some of you with the bubbles that I'm seeing here, the bubbles. This is my bubble. Don't come in my bubble. Stay out my bubble. All right, some of you are going to go within your bubble so you can take and get this passion back. So you do get that aha moment. All right, some of you, if you are like me, if you like to do arts and crafts and you're an artist and I like to make body butters and stuff like that, whatever it is that your passion is, maybe you sew, maybe you knit, whatever it is, use that as your piece, okay? But here's the thing, I feel like saying this, don't forget the people around you. Don't get so involved in your bubble that you shut everybody else out. Because even though you may not be going, what, didn't you do this? Didn't you do that? Nagging and bitching and being completely silent and just going within yourself. And there's nothing wrong with taking time for yourself. But if you continue this over days after days after days, don't forget the other people around you, okay? That's a message for somebody else on here. I'm not sure for who. Okay, so next card is forgiveness. Okay, I don't know where this came from. I just heard a song, Waterfalls. I'm seeing the waterfall. Waterfalls. Okay, that's for somebody. This is about your epiphany moment. Forgiveness. Okay, so whatever it is, waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chase. I'm not going to sing it because y'all be shutting this down and be like, oh my God, all you need to do is read. Don't sing. No, you don't want to hear them. No. No, everybody, I mean, you guys all be sending me duct tape so I can shut my mouth. Okay, forgiveness. So don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay. This message here is going to be for somebody who most likely it's something that you have lost something, someone, whichever applies to you. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't continue to sink yourself in the water of the past. It's time to have that aha moment and start really looking around you. Forgiveness. You need forgiveness of self. It doesn't matter. And it could be somebody who's not even in, it could be people that you have gotten out of your lives that have left a wreck within your heart. And maybe you're walking around and you look, you're walking around, look solid as can be, but inside Don't go chasing waterfalls. It's time to be like water. And this could have to do with water signs as well. This could be a clue. Whatever this is, you could be the water sign, or there could be water signs involved in this. Okay, maybe it's time to move on from something. Yep. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay, I want to start dancing. I love this one. Okay, so let's see here. So forgiveness. So if you need to forgive somebody else, or you feel you need to give forgiveness for yourself, because I don't feel really for a lot of you it has to do with you. I think it's something somebody has done, and it just, I am seeing again, dried concrete all over the body cracking. It was like breaking, crumbling. Okay, so, but I don't see that, I see you coming out of this. That's your lightning. Okay, those cards I was talking about, the lightning. Okay, for some of you, it's about forgiveness. And for some of you, you need to forgive yourself for holding parts of guilt that is not yours to hold. Okay, I don't know where that came from. What else? Forgiveness. Setting them free. This forgiveness will set you free with the birds, right? So the birds, to me, the birds can be many things, okay? So the birds are also, if you've ever looked at some tats that are done, the birds are representation for some that have some kind of mental disorder. And not saying it's a mental disorder that you caused. It could be somebody around you that's making you feel like this. It could be stuff like, and I am not a psychologist, so do not quote me. You do, then you'll see my raw. Okay. So anyway, it could be something as simple as PTSD. And that sounds simple. I mean, I said simple because there is actually more bigger ones that are actually bigger than PTSD. That's a rough one. I do understand this one. So I'm not just talking out my hind end on this one. With the birds, you're letting it go so that way you can grasp onto your lightning aha moment. So you can see what's right in front of you. Okay, so however, maybe you have, some people are manic depressant. Like I said, whatever it is that holds you back, or the other person, it can be vice versa, if somebody else within your household or somebody else involved. And it's forgiveness. Just letting it go like the birds, okay? That's what the birds represent when some people with PTSD will have tattoos of birds, okay, that are flying, because you're releasing the past toxicity, the past, what burdens you, okay? It's your aha, it's your forgiveness of with PTSD, 9 times out of 10, you did not do it, okay? So you're just letting things go. You're letting all that deep, deep, dark shadow self go, because it's no longer serving you, and it's time to wake up to what's right in front of you. Okay, yes, that feels right. Okay, now we can move on. All right, so your message on the 8th. We've had the 8th multiple times. I'm telling you, 8th is the key date. So what is that, Saturday? Sounds right. For some of you, you are going to get the strength within yourself to have this aha moment, okay? You may even be feeling, I do get that it says indecision here, but see how they're just standing there. I almost feel like it's a go, because right here we have change with 5 cycles, transformation. You're changing the way you view stuff because you're letting something go, the way you feel, or the way other people have put the burden on you to feel. It's not your burden to bear. Comment removed by moderator. Okay. Okay, so basically it looks to me like it's actually a very good week. Oh. It's a very good week. I take that. I take that. I take that. I'll take that. See, I shuffled these before I put them up there, but I didn't even, and I do have them upright for a reason, because looky, there's nothing on the back. These aren't even cards, but I turn them into cards, and I think they're fabulous. I actually did a reading on them. The Cave. Yay, I'm taking it. That's why I like these. Okay, so with these, right here, it's between the strength and boundaries. The message is for some of you, this has to do with your flock. What is the flock? Family, friends, those of you who flock together. Some of you, especially for that one that decides that they're going to go out. It's like I keep hearing 50 cents in the club, you know, it's going to be a mid-sized club. I don't know. I think I changed my plans and go somewhere else or just stay in until I wasn't, you know, because until I wasn't being triggered. Because, yeah, So this message is going to you, to all of you within family, friends that are talking about boundaries, okay? For some of you, the hint is the 8. Some of you, it's Friday. I don't know what I'm getting at. I almost want to giggle, but it's not funny. It is not funny because it can actually get you in a lot of shit. So be careful what you do. Okay. See, most of the time when I'm laughing, don't take this wrong. Anybody who knows me, half the time I'm laughing because it's something I would do. It might be how I would react. Okay, so when I'm seeing stuff like that, I'm sitting there going, yeah, that reminds me of that one time. You know, it reminds me of that one time in band camp. No. Okay, so anyway, flock. This could be about family, friends, lovers, whoever the people that you flock to, or it could be around a large group of people, okay? Be aware that you must add to your alchemy process and great instinctual organizational ability, which allows flocks of birds to successfully navigate their long migratory voyages. This seemingly effortless teamwork is the result of all participants taking care of the detail that are functions of their individual position. You ready for this one? You see that word patience right there? Oh, sorry. Okay, closer. I swear I can feel somebody wants to smack me in here. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It says, be patient with yourself and others. For every flock needs time after it takes off before it's able to assemble all involved into the most efficient pattern for flight. Be patient, especially those that have family, friends, lovers around. Do not take your bullshit out on them. All right. Do not pull that shadow self. This is the Mercury retrograde. When it was leaving, you need to let that side of yourself go. Because even though you're frustrated, do not. Okay. This is the time to fix those qualities that could actually not just cause problems, but hurt others. Okay. So that was for that one. All right. Do boundaries. Okay. So the next one. Okay. I will take it. All right. So this 2-part real quick. We've got the angel and we've got the thorns. Now with this one right here, it's air or earth. I'm hearing earth. Okay, these are signs: air, earth, water, fire signs. Okay, so this one's air, but I also heard earth sign. Okay, angel, and this is going over talent. All right, angel of balance is what I'm seeing in my head, along with the temperance card. Oh, okay, awesome. Get me on there. I tell them what I think. It depends on the mood. So anyway, the angel, this is surrounding talent and forgiveness. So first, let's do talent. The angel and the thorns, all right? So for the first one right here, whatever it was has to do with talent that was done in the past. This one right here is your good one. This is the end result for the week, as long as you work on yourself and watch how you treat other people. Even if other people are treating you like shit, walk away. There's no bouncing them off the walls. There's no using their head for a basketball. Walk away. All right. Balance. It's all about balance. If don't react the same way you used to. So anyway, talent. We've got the angel. All right. Angel of balance. Let's see. What do we got here? Be aware that behind you stands an angel patiently waiting for you to surrender your prideful desire to resist contributions from sources outside of yourself. Yeah, so basically there's an angel within your talent here with the boundaries right here. The reason it's sitting here is because it's politely telling you, once you let all the external BS stop affecting you and your reactions, and you start reacting a different way, your guides and your angel are trying to contact you. They are there trying to guide you. I tell you what, I can attest to this one. There are times I get in moods and I don't pay attention to nothing. Let me tell you what, they will get your attention. They will. Even if you drop stuff on yourself. I mean, I'm telling you. So pay attention and just let it go and pay attention so you can focus on your talent from the past that had given you thorns for whatever reason. It was a false start. This could be a talent. This could be, and for others with the forgiveness card right next to it that made you feel, whatever this was, made you feel go within a cave. All right. And it's right next to the forgiveness card. So the angel, thorns, and the cave all apply to boundaries, talent, and forgiveness, which is why you're standing at indecision, which it's lightning fast. It ain't, once you get this aha moment, you're going to be like, oh my God, you're going to start living, really living. Okay, so the angel right here, and with the thorns, you find yourself trapped in the painful grip of thorns, forced to learn the lessons of enduring hard times. So make sure that what you've got going on is not self-prophesizing. Make sure that you are not reliving the past because it is uncomfortably comfortable. What is that song? A song, Uncomfortably Numb? Look it up. If you are like that, you need, and that's all you're used to. This time, that's not how it is. All right. It is okay. It is safe. It is safe to forgive. It is okay to, It is okay to chase those dreams. Start dreaming again because the dream is within grasp right now. All right. I know I lost something along there because I heard some forgiveness. Okay. I will. Okay. If you try to free yourself by struggling blindly against your fate, you will only impale yourself more. You will be unable to go backwards or forwards until you concentrate on the small but powerful points you failed to comprehend before. Freeing yourself will be hard work, but seeing how strong and tough you can be in the face of hardships, you can free yourself from the fear of its return, the past. Okay? Hey, now I'm trying to do a video here. Girl, sweeping the streets. Okay, so anyway, the next one, this all has to do with boundaries, talent, forgiveness, and it's surrounded around the strength card and flock, which is family, friends, lovers, whoever you flock to or had flocked to. We got the cave. All right, this is at this point in your process, you will become isolated inside the protective walls. What did I just say? You may feel like going within yourself, and that is okay, but do not shut everybody else out. Take your time that you need to figure out what you need to figure out, so you're not so indecisive, and you're going to have this epiphany. It's going to be a lightning fast is what it's going to be. It's going to be an aha moment. Wait a minute. It's sitting, whatever it is, I'm telling you, it's sitting in front of you. You just haven't looked at it. Turn around and look at it. All right. Yeah, this is that is your key to moving on and moving forward. Okay. So with the cave, without distractions. So if you need to take some time without distractions, do it. But here's the thing is make sure that when you're doing stuff, make sure you're kind of communicating, hey, I need to take a moment. I'm going to take some time myself. Have that communication, okay? Because misunderstandings are great right now. It's starting to slide off. It's starting to get better, but do communicate. Allow the quiet voice of your inner wisdom to advise you about the next course of action you'll be taking when you emerge. It's an epiphany moment. It's going to hit you like, oh my God, yeah, this is it. This is how it should be. All right. Then you're going to all of a sudden have that lightning, your brain. It's just kind of like your brain starts morphing into the next level you and how you think and feel because you're like, okay, I'm going to let it go. Just like the birds, let it go. Forgive. Don't forget, but forgive. All right. Boundaries, taking and putting boundaries down. Talents, working on your talents. They can make you feel, ignite you. Taking that time by yourself, it could be working on your talents, whatever it is. Maybe it's spending mine's. I'm going to go out there and get pawpaws. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. No more stuff stopping me from that, but I think I will be doing something like that. But getting out in nature, okay, whatever it is to you, the aha moment is going to be coming around the 8th. All right. What is the end result? Because it literally could even take your breath away because you'd be like, oh my God. Oh my God. That's what I'm hearing is for some of you is, oh my God. What felt barren before, like the barren tree, I don't even feel like reading that. We've got Earth. It has to do with this maybe going out to a message for an Earth sign. Or we see the number 6 could be also around the 6. All right. The barren tree, you may be feeling almost like at the lowest low where you can't just snap out of it. Give it a minute. Don't sit there and live in it. If you're feeling down, rule is 1 day, 1 day and 1 day only. Now, I have to tell you, there's been like 2 days. I had to take a moment because it's just so much stuff. Just feel it, move on, right? Think of it this way. When you got so much shit coming down on you, whether it has to do with emotional, physical, material, and not everybody is going to be like, yeah, well, I've got that. Do you have food? Do you have a place to sleep? Okay, then you have more than other people. So sometimes when we're feeling like that, it does. I have to stop myself too. There are other people that have it, and that sounds terrible, but the way I put it in my brain is other people have it worse than I do. So you know what? Be appreciative. Really be appreciative of what you got. Now, if you've just lost everything, do know you're being shown the way to a different life, and it's up to you to take and grasp it and go for it. Not to sit there and wallow in this sadness. Do something about it. You know what I mean? There's always a way out of feeling low, and it might take time, a lot of work. Okay, but there's an aha moment coming. I don't know why I felt like saying that, because I feel it's somebody who's on here. Okay, so the end result. It's 10 o'clock, guys, so I'm not gonna be able to stay on here too long. Okay, oops, whoop, whoop. Oh, here it is. Do you see the number 5? 5, change. Okay, it's gold. You will transform your situation into true gold that is sought by every alchemist. Your life will take on a new value and meaning that will increase your wealth in many ways. Your prayers will be answered. You will be able to take control of your situation. What did I just get through saying? I know this card is going out to somebody on here. I felt like reading it because I almost stopped. And it could be an earth sign as well. But I feel like reading it because it's meant to, somebody on here is supposed to be hearing it. So what is that? Earth signs. Gemini's one. Gemini. I'm not an astrologist, so I don't know them all. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you will have so much that you may want to share it with those close to you. Make sure, and this could be materialistic. This could be, I mean, what is gold? It's talking about new beginnings. It's showing me family as well. So your flock. Okay, so however, emotional, physical, or spiritual, you're gonna be having enough of it that you want to share. You may not have it all, but you sure as hell can work for it. You can sure as hell go, okay, this is my aha moment. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm working on this. The gold, it's the 5. We got the 5. That's changes. This is a major change. So this is a shift. This is no more teeter-totter back and forth. Okay, you will have so much that you may want to share it with those close to you. Make sure that they are ready to receive what you have worked so hard to attain. They may have to learn much before they are ready. Okay, so basically, be careful and give of yourself. I see the 6 of Pentacles in my head. It is giving and sharing, but do it with your head as well. You can do it with your heart, but take your head with it, because don't let people use you. And I'm not saying everybody on here, people are using you, but don't be so giving. It has, equal give and take. Okay, equal give and take. There must be equal give and take. So make sure you're not one that's giving, okay, well, I'm doing all this, but what are they doing? That's where the can come into, but balance. Libra season, guys, work on the balance, okay? Don't give and give and give and get nothing back. And life is not just about getting stuff. Well, what are you going to do for me if I do this for you? No, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, all right? End result, the Garden Gate. Whatever life you've had your eye on the 30th of this month, that feels correct with the number 30. You're letting your butterfly go. You're transforming. Butterflies are healing as well. The butterfly's flying away. You're letting something go. People, places, or things. And it's one. It's showing me one butterfly. So you're letting it go so you can take, and it's showing me it's opening up a whole new life for you. A whole new life. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, it is, I've got to get the shop. And for some of you, I don't know what this means. I'm not going to read it because I don't feel like reading it. I saw the St. Louis Arch. I don't know why. No clue why. And it's saying bridge. The only thing I feel like reading off this is being by diligently adhering to your plan. Maybe you're driving by the St. Louis Arch. St. Louis Arch. I don't know. That message went out to one person. By diligently adhering to your plan, your process will lead you to the merciful assistance of the bridge, being able to cross and get away from this hardship. Okay, guys, I hope this helped. I do not have time at the end here to answer questions. I did answer during the reading when I picked up on people. Like I said, Patreon people, the live's going to be going for you. So if you guys want to be on this live, which is basically you ask me whatever you want to ask me, and it's going to be open to Patreon people only, okay? Because I have not been on there for a while, and they have been taking, and there's quite a few that stuck with me, even though I wasn't online for a couple months. So I'm going to do something for you. I will update that here pretty soon. So Patreon, it should be in the comments or not on the description of this video. Okay, but it's Roosters Peacock Tarot on Patreon. So if you want to take and sign up for that, so you get it in on the Psychic Live Read, which I'll just answer questions. All right, I will let you know when that's coming. It'll probably be this weekend as a hint. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. And for some, how do I put this? Don't kill anybody. Don't, and then that's metaphorically speaking. Walk away from people if you're feeling rawr, okay? This is almost done, just chill. All right. I am going to be popping off here, and I will talk to you guys here very soon. Like I said, the lives where it's a live psychic reading will be on Patreon. Roosters Peacock Tarot, okay? It's not going to be today. It'll most likely be this weekend. So you need to sign up ahead of time, and then that way you'll be notified immediately when I go on there. All right, guys, talk to you later. I hope you guys have a great day. Do try to keep balance today. All right, it's more important than ever to keep balance right now, and yeah, keep balance. All right, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.